Hello, book lovers! Welcome to Read with Fatim, where every story comes to life in just a few minutes.
Today we are opening the cover of one of my absolute favorites by J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Did you know that this book is sometimes considered a mystery story, almost like a detective novel, but with wands instead of magnifying glasses? It's true. J.K. Rowling filled this book with so many hidden clues that when you read it a second time, you realize the answers were there all along, just waiting for you to find them. This story is loved around the world because it's not just about magic spells, it's about something much deeper. It's about loyalty to our friends when things get really scary. And most importantly, it teaches us a beautiful lesson, that it doesn't matter where you come from or who your family is. What really matters are the choices you make. So, are you ready? Let's take a deep breath and close our eyes. Imagine we are leaving our world behind. We are stepping onto a squeaky wooden floor where magic whispers in the corners and a great mystery is waiting just for us. Our story begins not at Hogwarts, but in the most boring, ordinary place you could imagine. Number 4, Privet Drive. Harry Potter is spending his summer holidays with the Dursleys, and oh friends, it is miserable. They treat him like he isn't even there, and Harry feels so incredibly lonely. He hasn't heard a single word from his best friends, Ron and Hermione, all summer long. He starts to wonder if maybe he imagined having friends at all. But one evening, Harry finds something very strange in his bedroom. It's a little creature with big, bat-like ears and huge green eyes the size of tennis balls. His name is Dobby the house elf. Dobby is shaking, nervous and scared because he has come to warn Harry. Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts, Dobby squeaks. He says there is a plot, a terrible plot to make terrifying things happen at the school this year. Harry is confused. Hogwarts is his only real home. He has to go back, but Dobby is so desperate to stop him that he uses magic to smash a pudding downstairs, right in the middle of the Dursleys' important dinner party. Harry gets blamed, of course, and Uncle Vernon is so angry that he puts bars on Harry's window, locking him in like a prisoner. Just when Harry feels completely hopeless, something magical happens. One night, a pair of bright headlights appear right outside his second-floor window. It's a car, but it's floating in midair. It's Ron Weasley, with his twin brothers Fred and George, in their dad's enchanted flying Ford Anglia. They pull the bars off the window, and Harry escapes into the starry night, leaving the Dursleys behind. They fly all the way to the Burrow, the Weasley family's home. It's the most wonderful place Harry has ever seen. Messy, chaotic, full of magic and warmth. It's everything Privet Drive is not. When it's time to buy school supplies, they travel by Floo powder, magical green dust that whooshes you through fireplaces. But Harry, not being used to it, coughs while saying his destination and ends up in Nocturne Alley, a dark, dusty street full of creepy shops. Thankfully, Hagrid, the gentle giant, finds him and guides him back to the bright, cheerful Diagon Alley, where he reunites with Hermione. But the strangeness continues. When Harry and Ron try to get onto the Hogwarts Express train, the magical barrier at King's Cross Station is sealed shut. They can't get through and the train leaves without them. Panicked, they make a very reckless choice. They take the flying car. The journey is long and frightening. The car's invisibility booster fails, and muggles spot them. When they finally reach Hogwarts, the exhausted car crashes right into the Whomping Willow, a very angry, violent tree that smashes the car to pieces. They barely escape, and the poor car rumbles off into the Forbidden Forest on its own. Harry and Ron are in huge trouble the moment they arrive, but they are safe. They are finally back at Hogwarts. Yet, Dobby's warning soon starts to make sense. While serving a detention, Harry hears a voice. It's a chilling, icy voice that no one else can hear, whispering from inside the castle walls. It says terrible things like, "Come to me, let me rip you, let me kill you." Harry is terrified. He follows the voice through the corridors, with Ron and Hermione close behind until they find something awful. The caretaker's cat, Mrs. Norris, is hanging by her tail from a torch bracket. She is stiff and frozen, like a statue. Next to her, painted on the wall in shining red words, is a message that will change everything. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. Fear begins to spread through Hogwarts like a cold fog. The students are whispering, looking over their shoulders, terrified of what this Chamber of Secrets might be. In History of Magic class, the students are so curious that they ask Professor Binns, the only ghost teacher, to tell them the legend. He explains that Hogwarts was founded by 4 great witches and wizards. 3 of them got along perfectly, but one, Salazar Slytherin, didn't trust students who came from non-magical families, Muggle-borns. Before he left the school in anger, he built a secret hidden chamber. Legend says only his true heir can open it to unleash the horror inside and purge the school of everyone Slytherin thought was unworthy. Harry, Ron, and Hermione are shocked. They immediately suspect Draco Malfoy. He's always boasting about being a pure blood and being mean to Muggleborns. Could he be the heir of Slytherin? Things get even scarier during a Quidditch match. A bludger, one of the heavy, dangerous balls, goes rogue. It stops chasing the other players and only attacks Harry, chasing him relentlessly through the air until it smashes his arm. Even with a broken arm, Harry manages to catch the snitch and win the game, but he ends up in the hospital wing. That night, Dobby visits him again. Dobby admits he closed the barrier at the train station and he bewitched the bludger. He was trying to hurt Harry just enough to get him sent home, to save him from whatever is in the chamber. While Harry is lying there, another attack happens. A first-year student, Colin Creevey, is brought in, petrified just like the cat. The school decides to start a dueling club to teach students how to defend themselves. The new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, Gilderoy Lockhart, who is very handsome but not very smart, leads it with Professor Snape. During a practice duel, Draco Malfoy conjures a live snake. It slithers across the floor, ready to attack a student. Without thinking, Harry urges the snake to stop. But when he opens his mouth, he doesn't speak English. He speaks Parseltongue, snake language. It sounds like hissing to everyone else. The whole room goes completely silent. Everyone stares at Harry with fear in their eyes. Salazar Slytherin was famous for speaking to snakes. Now everyone thinks Harry is the heir of Slytherin. Harry feels more alone than ever. Even some of his friends are scared of him now. He keeps hearing the cold voice in the walls, and soon another student and nearly headless Nick, the Gryffindor ghost, are found petrified. Desperate to find the truth, Harry, Ron, and Hermione hatch a daring plan. They need to know for sure if Malfoy is the heir. They decide to brew Polyjuice Potion, a very difficult and rule-breaking potion that will let them turn into Slytherin students to spy on him. They set up their secret laboratory in an abandoned girls' bathroom haunted by a very sad ghost named Moaning Myrtle. On Christmas Day, the potion is ready. Harry and Ron turn into Draco's friends, Crabbe and Goyle. It's an uncomfortable, strange feeling, wearing someone else's skin. They sneak into the Slytherin common room and talk to Draco. They find out something surprising. Draco is just as clueless as they are. He isn't the heir. He doesn't know who is opening the chamber. The mystery is deeper than they thought. If it's not Malfoy, then who is attacking the students? And what kind of monster can petrify ghosts and people without killing them? The attacks continue, and the castle feels darker and more dangerous every day. Then, something very unusual happens. Harry finds a small black book lying on the wet floor of Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. It's a diary. When Harry opens it, the pages are completely blank. But Harry feels a strange pull toward this book. One night, when he is alone, he dips his quill in ink and writes, "My name is Harry Potter," on the first page. Amazingly, the ink doesn't stay on the paper. It sinks into the page, vanishing as if the book is thirsty. Then, new words appear, written by someone else. "Hello, Harry Potter. My name is Tom Riddle." Tom Riddle, it turns out, was a student at Hogwarts 50 years ago. He offers to show Harry what happened the last time the Chamber of Secrets was opened. Suddenly, Harry is pulled inside the diary, into a memory. He is like a ghost, watching the past. He sees a younger, sadder Hogwarts. He sees Tom Riddle confronting a student who was keeping a dangerous creature hidden in the castle. Harry is heartbroken when he sees who that student is. It's a young Rubeus Hagrid. Tom Riddle accuses Hagrid's pet monster of killing a girl, and Hagrid is expelled. Harry snaps back to the present, feeling sick. Could his gentle friend Hagrid really be the one who opened the chamber? Things go from bad to worse. Harry's room is ransacked and the diary is stolen. Then, the most terrible news of all arrives. Hermione has been found petrified. She is lying frozen in the hospital wing, holding a small mirror in her hand. Without Hermione, Harry and Ron feel lost. The Minister of Magic arrives and takes Hagrid away to the wizard prison, Azkaban, even though Hagrid swears he is innocent. Even worse, Lucius Malfoy, Draco's father, manages to get Professor Dumbledore suspended as headmaster. Before Hagrid is taken away, he leaves the boys one desperate, confusing clue. If anyone wanted to find out some stuff, all they'd have to do is follow the spiders. Why spiders? Ron is absolutely terrified of spiders, but they have to be brave for Hermione. They see a line of small spiders fleeing the castle, heading straight into the dark, forbidden forest. Shivering with fear, Harry and Ron follow them deep into the woods. The trees get thicker, the shadows longer, until they reach a massive hollow in the ground. There, they meet Aragog, a gigantic ancient spider the size of a small elephant. Aragog is blind and very hungry. He tells them the truth. Hagrid did raise him, but Aragog was never the monster of the chamber. The real monster is an ancient creature that spiders fear above all else. Aragog then tells his many children that while he won't hurt Hagrid's friends, he cannot deny his family fresh meat. Hundreds of giant spiders surround Harry and Ron, clicking their pincers. It seems like the end. Suddenly, headlights cut through the darkness. It's the Ford Anglia. The wild, enchanted car has come to rescue them. They scramble inside, and the car speeds them back to safety, leaving them breathless and terrified, but with a vital new clue. Hagrid is innocent, and the real monster is still loose in the school. Back in the castle, the students are told that the school might close forever. Harry and Ron go to visit Hermione's frozen form in the hospital wing. Harry notices something clutched tightly in her stiff hand. It's a piece of paper torn from an old library book. It describes the Basilisk, a giant deadly serpent. It can live for hundreds of years, and its stare is instantly fatal. If you look it directly in the eye, you die. Harry suddenly understands everything. Mrs. Norris saw its reflection in water on the floor. Colin saw it through his camera lens. Hermione saw it in her mirror. They were all petrified, not killed, because no one looked it straight in the eye. And Harry can hear it because he is a Parselmouth. It's been moving through the plumbing, the pipes in the walls. But then, disaster strikes. Ginny Weasley, Ron's little sister, is taken into the chamber itself. A message on the wall reads, "Her skeleton will lie in the chamber forever." Harry and Ron know they have to act now. They force the cowardly Professor Lockhart to come with them. They realize the entrance to the chamber is in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. Harry speaks Parseltongue to a tiny snake etched on a sink tap, and the sink opens up, revealing a huge, dark pipe leading deep underground. They slide down miles under the school. It's dark, slimy, and full of small animal bones. At the bottom, Lockhart tries to use Ron's broken wand to erase the boys' memories and escape, but the spell backfires. It causes a massive rockfall, trapping Ron and Lockhart on one side and Harry on the other. Harry must go on alone. He walks through a long, echoing tunnel lined with stone snake statues until he reaches a massive door. He opens it with Parseltongue and steps into the Chamber of Secrets, a vast, eerie hall with towering pillars and a huge statue of Salazar Slytherin at the end. Lying on the cold floor is Ginny, pale and barely alive. Standing over her is Tom Riddle, but he isn't a memory anymore. He's becoming solid, stealing the life from Ginny. Tom Riddle reveals the shocking truth. He rearranged the letters of his full name, TOMMARVOLORIDDLE, to show who he really is. I am Lord Voldemort. He is the heir of Slytherin. He has been controlling Ginny through the diary all year, making her open the chamber without her knowing. Riddle calls the Basilisk. A gigantic, bright green serpent uncoils from the statue's mouth. Harry runs, squeezing his eyes shut so he won't die from its gaze. He is cornered, terrified. Suddenly, a burst of beautiful, fiery music fills the air. It's Fawkes, Dumbledore's phoenix. The magnificent red bird swoops down and punctures the basilisk's eyes, blinding it. Fawkes also drops the old-school sorting hat into Harry's hands. Desperate, Harry puts the hat on and begs for help. A heavy, shining silver sword appears inside it, the sword of Godric Gryffindor. Harry, with tremendous courage, faces the blind, thrashing giant snake. It lunges at him, and Harry thrusts the sword upward, killing the beast. But one of its poisonous fangs sinks deep into Harry's arm. Harry feels the deadly poison spreading. He falls to the floor next to Ginny. As his vision fades, Fawkes lands beside him and cries pearly tears onto the wound. Phoenix tears have immense healing powers, and Harry's wound seals up instantly. Harry sees the diary. He knows what he must do. He takes the broken basilisk fang and stabs it right into the heart of the book. Ink spurts out like blood, and Tom Riddle screams, vanishing into nothingness. Ginny wakes up, safe. They fly back up the pipes with Fawkes. In Dumbledore's office, Harry learns that he can speak Parseltongue because a bit of Voldemort's power was transferred to him when he was a baby. Harry worries this means he belongs in Slytherin. But Dumbledore smiles gently and says, "It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities." In one final happy moment, Harry tricks Lucius Malfoy into giving Dobby a sock, freeing the brave little elf from slavery forever. The school is safe, Hagrid returns, and Harry knows that as long as he has his friends and his courage, he can face anything. Wow, what a journey that was. It was a little scary at times, wasn't it? But we made it through together. The most beautiful thing this story teaches us is that even if we have darkness inside us, or if people expect us to be a certain way, we have the power to choose who we want to be. Harry chose to be brave. He chose to protect his friends, and that choice made all the difference. It makes me feel so warm inside to know that no matter how small we feel, like Dobby, or how worried we are, like Harry, we can all be heroes in our own way. What choice will you make today to be a little bit braver? Until next time, keep dreaming, keep reading, and remember, magic is always waiting for you. Goodbye, friends.